Being mentioned by AI is super important, but it is equally important to understand how is AI mentioning your brand. Is it saying good things or is it saying bad things about your products or services? That's the reason we've launched sentiment analysis. Let me show you how it works. So we have here a prompt: which running shoes provide the best cushioning for road running? And here you have the sentiment that Nike had over the past few days based on the responses that we monitored at Omnia. So sentiment is getting better. We have 91%. We are number three in terms of sentiment. Hoka and ASICs are on the lead here. And let's deep dive into it. So for Nike, when we ask about this prompt, it's most mentions, they mention responsiveness very positively, cushioning as well, versatility, things like this. But if we scroll down a little bit, we see here a problem, right? Weight seems to be a problem. Let's figure it out. So in this case, AI is recommending Nike Vomero 18. And yeah, it's saying that these shoes are slightly heavier. So that's probably not what you want to see when you're trying to figure out which running shoes provide the best cushioning for road running, right? So maybe this is something that you want to go to I Run Far and talk to them so you can fix what AI is saying about you. And there will be more examples on these ones. While heavily cushioned, it is noted for being bulkier and less stable than other trainers, right? So probably something else that you might want to work on your stability and weight problems, right? So you can see this at the prompt level. You can see basically also where your competitors are stronger than you, where they are weaker than you. For example, Brooks, they also seem to have a problem with weight, while Hoka, it's doing pretty good for most of their attributes. Um, the There's also one thing that is really interesting. You can go to the homepage. You can go into sentiment. Remember, in the homepage, we show you the data for all the prompts that you're monitoring. And here you can see, as a brand, what are the key messages where you should be focusing on, right? So, for example, yeah, again, weight seems to be a problem, right? So, uh, a lot of negative mentions and neutral mentions. Value for money seems to be also a weak point for Nike. So this can give you some hints on how you should work on your positioning as a brand. The last thing that I wanted to mention that is really interesting, we can turn here into features, and basically Omni is going to tell us what are the things that AI is considering most important for all the prompts that we're monitoring. So, for example, cushioning seems to be super important, and this can influence our prompting strategy, right? Maybe we should be monitoring prompts about cushioning, about durability, if we are not doing that already. So an action I would take here, if I was Nike, I would go and I would add a few prompts to monitor, like what are the best running shoes for running a marathon in terms of cushioning or in terms of durability or things like this. So, we close a little bit the loop based on the information that we get from the AI answers. We start monitoring those. Then Omnia Insights will tell you how you get better at those, and then you get into this like virtual circle where you start improving not only the number of times that you appear, but how you make sure that AI mentions your brand attributes positively. I hope you have fun playing with this, and as always, let me know if there are questions. Bye.